Good day. This is Abimbola Talks again. Thank you for joining us this week. And I say good evening, good afternoon, good morning to every one of you. Doesn't matter where you are watching me from, different countries. So today we are going to continue from where we stopped. Words on spouses, on folks that are joining their spouses in developed countries. We have talked about so many things last week. So if you missed my previous episode, please go and catch up. And just to let you know that you are live on WAID radio in Cincinnati. It's a radio about Africans in diaspora. And I say thank you to Grace House Ministry Production for allowing me to use their space. Thank you. May the Lord continue to bless you. So we're going to continue about your expectations and also what you see, the real life situation about folks that are joining their spouses in developed countries. So the first thing is, I know many people, definitely when you come over to this country, to whatever developed countries, it's an organized community where it takes time for you to get your papers so you don't complain. Because I see a lot of men or even ladies when they join their husbands, that little time that you have, the break in job or whatever that you've been doing back home, they'll be complaining that, oh, I was a director back home, or I was a general manager, now I'm here, I'm not really doing anything, I'm bored. Mind you, this is a time that you'll never be able to take back again. So use this opportunity to get to know each other. It doesn't matter if you've been married back home. This is a different environment. This is a foreign land. The system is different. So you have to have an opportunity to enjoy each other, because you might never have this time back again. So allow this time for you to know each other, to enjoy each other, be alone, because by the time you start a family, you're not going to be alone for a long period of time. So use this opportunity to appreciate each other and also to bond. So do not complain about your status back home or wherever you are coming from. So another thing is your finance. We talked about it extensively in our previous episode of Abimbola Talks. Your finance, definitely when you are coming from wherever you are coming from, you already watch, social media, but this is a real life situation. Do not conform with whatever it is that they are wearing. I'm sure that you came to developed country, you want to wear Versace, you want to wear, different clothing, different, name brand. But let me tell you, you have to be prudent in your spending, because you need the money for other things. Definitely you are going to buy all those things, but don't go crazy. Don't go on a shopping spree. Just be mindful of the finance of the person that you are coming to meet. You don't have to go to a high brand store before you can look modest. So don't conform to whatever it is that you've been watching on social media. Then career choice. We talked about it in our last episode. Do not impose career on your spouse. Not everybody has to be a nurse. Not everybody has to be a doctor. Not everybody has to be a pharmacist. You have to pursue the career that you are going to enjoy. Whatever it is that you are back from, there's nothing that stops you from pursuing that career. It's just that you have to ask questions from people that are already in that country to be able to put you through. Definitely that is what I was talking about. Making sure you talk to people. Don't be an island. Don't segregate yourself. Don't say, I don't want to mingle with this, I don't want to mingle with that. Just be straight. Make sure you associate with people. And do not, impose. Not everybody has to be a nurse. Just as I was saying, I'm sure you guys have been hearing stories of people, of husbands killing their wives. And, one time, one of my cousins called me and said, Bimbo, I know you are a nurse. Please don't be proud to your husband. I said, you know what? At that time, we've been married for 15 years. I said, you know me. I'm from a good home. And more so, I didn't become a nurse when I came to America. I've been a nurse in Nigeria for 10 years before I came to this country. And I know myself. I was 29 years old before I got married. So I'm not from a home that like, oh, I come to America now, I have to impress anybody. I said no, but I now studied the pattern of the men that kills their wives or they divorce based on their arguing every day based on finances. I found out that when those ladies, when they come to developed countries, they give up their career. The spouses give up their career. They now say, oh, let my wife go to school. Let her go and study nursing. Let me tell you, do not give up your career. Do not give up your life. I know you want your wife to be exceptional. Don't give up your own building. Build yourself while you are building your spouse. When your wife is going to school, go and register into, you don't have to, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to go to school, but build your business so that while she's growing, you are growing too. While he's growing, you are growing too. Both of you are growing together. So you're going to meet at a point. So don't abandon whatever it is that you are doing and say, oh, I only have to, support my wife, let her go to school, I will abandon anything that I'm doing. It doesn't have to be like that. Build yourself, and while your wife is building herself too. So at the end of the day, you guys are going to meet at a point. And I also, advise the women, when you become a nurse, let me tell you, it's not even a big deal. How much does nurses make? Why do you have to kill yourself? By the time you start that job is not your life. I know immediately you get your license, you want to earn all the money, but slow down. You have lots of time. There was one of my friends that called me that, oh, Bimbo, what year of car are you driving? As I told her, I said, hey, I'm driving GF 470 2020. At that time, it was 2016. I said, let me tell you, I'm not here to impress anybody. I have teenagers. I have my husband. So the time I spend with them is very, very vital to me because they are not going to be with me forever. How many years they are going to leave the home? I have to take care of my home front. So don't kill yourself. Some work 3-4 jobs. They sleep in their cars. They live in 500,000 houses. But hey, let me tell you, take a break. Take a chill pill. Those people back home that you are trying to impress, by the time anything happens to you, they will like, oh, sorry, and that's the end of it. So the bottom line, husband, spouses, while your wife is going to school, whatever vocation, whatever education that she's going on, develop yourself. Build up yourself. So that at the end of the day, it's not going to be at only one side. And another thing that I'm going to talk about is reproduction. When you come to this country, well, enjoy yourself. You don't have to be pregnant immediately. There is nobody that says that. The opportunity that you have, enjoy yourself. But science says, doctor says that after trying for 1 year, if you have not been pregnant, then go and see your doctor. But don't freak about it. Don't say, oh my God, it's been 6 months, I'm not pregnant yet. Plenty children are coming. As I always say, use that time to bond with your husband. Use that time to bond with your wife. And another thing is that your sex life, which is very, very important. Some says the way to a husband's heart is through his stomach. No, I think you have to go down a little bit more. It's not just stomach. Our husbands, their body, their system is wired for sex. So do not, don't say, oh, that's your archaic idea. I tell my cousins' wives, when they come to this country, I say, let me tell you, your husbands, your spouses have been living in developed countries for so long. Let me tell you, these guys, they have mingled with other nationalities and it's not like our own. So when you come here, the Bible says they were naked and they were not ashamed. So sex in your marriage is not something that you should be ashamed about. And don't spiritualize it, sister, brother, pastor, imam, afa. There is nothing spiritual about sex. When you are married, sex is not a sin. I've seen some pastors on Facebook, on social media, saying, it's only a missionary style that don't do this. It is not biblical. There is no way sex is mentioned in the Bible. It's only production. reproduction that is mentioned in the Bible. So don't spiritualize sex. The thing is that whatever position that your husband say, let's try this, please go ahead and try it. As long as it's not something that is painful or something that you don't really like, and communicate after your sexual period. Talk to your husband. Oh honey, you have to try more. Either your wife or your husband say you have to try more. I just didn't, this one I didn't get it. Let's try, let's make it up. Let's make sure that you try, another time. And one Yoruba man told me that, Yoruba, that means in Nigeria, you should say, Daddy Eshiano. That means, my husband, thank you for yesterday. But whatever it is, whatever country you are coming from, Cameroon, Ghana, or even other, nationalities that you are coming to join your spouses abroad, this sex that we are talking about, we are still going to discuss it, extensively. I'm just making mention about it right now. So, to recap what we have talked about today, men or your spouses, do not complain about your status when you come and meet your wives abroad or your husbands abroad. You don't use that opportunity to complain about your status back home or wherever you are coming from. Take your time, let your papers be true before you can start embark on anything that you are doing. And next thing is career. Do not impose your careers on do not impose a career choice on your spouses. Make sure he or she does what she enjoys. And also, excuse me, when your wives or your spouses, when they are pursuing their career, do not abandon yours too. Build yourself up while he or she is building herself, so that at the end of the day, you guys are going to meet at a point. And also, your finances, don't go on a shopping spree. You don't have to conform about what it is on social media. It is real life. Flow with it. Definitely, you are going to have more clothing, more shoes, at the end of the day. And also, you don't have to impress anybody. It is you, yourself, and yours. In reproduction, don't be hasty about it. Children are going to come. Use that opportunity to enjoy yourself. Your sex life is very important. Do not withhold sex from each other. Husbands, don't say, I'm done. Wife, don't say, I am done. Communicate with each other. And there is no sex position that is sinful. There is no sex position that is, that is not biblical or in the Quran. Enjoy yourself. Don't spiritualize sex. There is nothing spiritual about it. Thank you again for listening. If you enjoy our talk, please share it. Keep sharing it. You never know it's going to bless, You can join me, on Abimbola Talks on Facebook, Abimbola Talks on YouTube, and also on Instagram at Sisi Bimbo, SISIBIMBO. Please join me. Send suggestions. If there's anything you want me to talk about, please keep it coming. If I don't have an answer to it, definitely as we move on, we are going to be calling experts to come and talk to us, especially on mental health. And I say thank you again to Grace House Ministry Production in Cincinnati, Ohio, and also being live on WAID Radio for Africans in Diaspora in Cincinnati, Ohio. Thank you once again. Have a wonderful time. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.